30 years ago, not here, but to celebrate Robin and Richard on their 30th. And many of you became friends and family over the years. Mr. and Mrs. Harris are here today to reaffirm their commitment and shared love to each other after 3 decades of marriage. That's grounds for applause.
Yes.
What we like to call old school love, right? We don't see that often anymore. All right? So whether you're an old friend or new, welcome. First, I'd like to share that it is an honor to be able to officiate this heartfelt moment with you guys. Secondly, that Robin asked me to be a part of this. I was a part of this wedding 30 years ago, March 10th, and I got to share a song that Rich asked me to provide, and the song was actually "I'm So Proud to Be Loved by You," Curtis Mayfield, and I find it a joy to be a part of this continued moment. So he did ask me to share a little bit of my time, just kind of reflect on some remarks. I can't really say much about Robin. I've met Robin through Rich, but I can go through the time frame that I've had with Rich. So I put some highlights here, and I'm going to kind of freestyle a bunch of them. I met Rich around 82, right? And we were about 14, 15 years old, and we met through a local family that used to live on a block on Dean Street. You know, and from that point, we traveled from Park Place, kind of give you an idea of what we had to do. About 10-block radius from Park Place through Ralph Avenue, through Kingsborough Projects, to get to Dean Street. And if you know anything about the 80s back then in Brooklyn, it wasn't the easiest task. But the one thing I can say about this time frame, it was orchestrated, this moment in our lives, by God. And one of the things I brag about, Rich has heard me say this numerous times, people who've been around me have heard me say this, is that there's nothing was done by accident. Rich has always been an honest young man, you know, and one of the things that I'm very proud of to say in our circle, our close circle, I got a chance to meet his mom. If you haven't never met her, she was a tough woman. If you met the girls, you know that already. But the one thing that was special is that she took me in as a son as well. And that meant a lot. And I respected that. The one thing I can say with her covering and my parents as well, because Rich was part of my family, is that we never spent time in jail. We didn't have to hustle the streets. You know, Rich has always worked. Rich has never been arrested. I have, twice. But Rich hasn't. But having somebody like that in my life. Now, I'm only sharing this because I want to talk about his journey to here. His journey was what brought him to Robin. And I remember the time when I asked, when Rich came to me and said, "Hey man, I found this young lady in Staten Island." I wasn't a fan of Staten Island because I lived in Stapleton Projects for a little while. I got jumped, got robbed, I went back to Brooklyn. So I wanted to make sure that he was sure that's what he wanted to do because I wasn't going to Staten Island anymore. But I can tell you, when he made up his mind, and if you know him, he's really strategic. He's a planner. He bugged me all week about making sure I got here. You know, you dress, you get there yet. But that's been his style. And I'm saying this because, Robin, I know you've put up a lot with this Dean Street boy from Brooklyn. But he is your soulmate. And I'm proud to be here celebrating with you. So I took 4 pages and put it all into that little part here. So the couple here also has vows that they want to be able to share, and they're going to do an exchange of rings as well. Am I right? All right, so I got a bunch of stuff in my pockets. I got microphones and all kinds of stuff. So I do have the rings. I didn't have enough time to pawn any of them, but let's first get the ring, and I'm going to give Richard up. Yeah, you're already married. So why don't we do you first, Rich? That way you can switch that out. And then, give this microphone and have my other pocket. I don't think they can hear me right now.
No. Okay. Y'all know I'm long-winded, but I'm gonna be time. I'm gonna be able to show.
Right, talk up.
Okay, listen, this is my vow renewal. We already renewed our vows 30 years ago. This is the rededication of renewing the vows to you. And my vow to you to renew to you that I will continue to keep God first in our life and continue to pray for each and everything. Don't listen to that.
We
I
listen
continue
to
to
you.
keep God first in my life and continue to pray for each and everything in every moment of my life. And if you know me and y'all get to know me, I always, no matter how much I joke or do anything, I always try to keep God first in my life. Matter of fact, I don't try, I do. I seek God for each and everything, and I'm going to continue to do so. My vow to you, I'll continue to respect you, honor you, and adore you. I'll keep bring back